Well, good afternoon, good morning, or good evening, whenever you happen to be catching this. My name's Tyler Vrugdenhill. I'm a technical agronomist for the Channel brand in South Central Nebraska, and wanted to bring you a quick post-harvest video, just kind of talking about what we saw from the combine cab this year. I know some guys aren't quite wrapped up, but a lot of fields that have already been harvested here. And the big question that I've got the last, let's just say, 2 to 3 weeks was, hey, what happened? Was it me? And I think this is a really good opportunity every year to go back and revisit, hey, what did this crop all have to walk through? When we started out, you think about April, May timeframe, dry planting conditions. We'll go over a weather map here in the next slide, but super, super dry conditions. I'm going to make a bold statement here, but from the corn planting aspect, I feel like we took the top end out of this corn crop before June 1, simply from uneven emergence due to dry planting conditions in a lot of different instances. Then couple that with above average disease pressure. If you were on the eastern side of Nebraska, you probably saw more tar spot and then had southern rust move in. Here in the south central part, southern rust was definitely the poster child, I would say, but we did have some tar spot pressure move in as well. Insect pressure wasn't totally alleviated as well. Had some hot spots where corn rootworm definitely was a problem this year. Also, western bean cutworm. Quite a few more fields sprayed this year than the previous couple of years. And then as we got into the August September timeframe, we had cooler temperatures, which was great for grain fill, but we had low sunlight to couple that with. So, solar radiation, low sunlight conditions robbed a lot of that nutrition from the bottom, call it 2 feet of the stalk, to be able to finish that crop out. So, uh, we'll walk into this, but I talked about from a weather perspective, and again, you look at this map on the left, and basically all you see is it's brown. So I ran the data from the 4th of April to the 5th of May, and you look at the state of Nebraska. I mean, some of the conditions we're seeing here, we were kind of in almost getting prepared for Dust Bowl 2.0. Yeah, I mean, it was getting that serious in some parts of the state for sure. And for it to turn out that from the 4th of April through the 15th of October, the map that you see on the right, it's a total 180. I mean, you see most of the state being green. A lot of the state started to, reverse that weather cycle, call it some areas in July, others in August, which is why we saw the soybean yields that we did consistently being really, really positive from what I'm hearing in a lot of cases. So again, to put a crop through that kind of a stressed environment early and then to be able to finish it late, again, why I made the comment that I feel like the top 10 to 15% of this corn crop was probably gone before June 1st, just because of the emergence conditions that it had to go through. Where we ended up with Southern Rust, this was kind of the final map. I just ran this morning. A lot of Southern Rust, you know, crept in again this year. And to see two Southern Rust years back to back like this, I know I've never seen that, but even talking with some other colleagues that are a little bit more seasoned than myself, just to have 2 years back to back like this is almost unprecedented. So um, it'll be interesting to see what next year brings. I know a lot of guys are maybe more heightened around what the Southern Rust score for from a hybrid perspective is going to be, and making some bigger selections there. I guess my coaching would be, don't absolutely plan to see the same amount of Southern Rust exposure. If you want to, hedge your bet and plant a couple more products with some, enhanced tolerance to that, I can understand why you'd want to walk that line after the last 2 years. But I guess my coaching would be, if you've got a product that was really good in the past that has gotten beaten up or kind of used as a punching bag for Southern Rust the last 2 years, I, it's really tough to walk away from a product such as that, because if that's not the yield limiting factor, those are the products that could come back around and really surprise a guy. So um, you know make sure we're making informed decisions like everything. Make sure we're going through multi-year data and not just looking down the barrel of, hey, what did 2025 give us, and just solely making decisions based off of that. Same with tar spot. I mean, tar spot, continues to move west in Nebraska. I see Harlan County isn't even highlighted here, but I would definitely venture to guess that it's made its way into Harlan County as well. So again, it's a disease that we're going to continually have to deal with. So uh, my point in all of this is, make sure you're having these conversations with your seed pro, your field sales rep, your technical agronomist in your area. If it's something you want to have discussions about and dive deeper into the products, we're always happy to do that. Just give us a call and get us on the phone to have those discussions. So, lastly, I just want to say thank you. I appreciate all of your guys' business. Anybody that was a plot cooperator in 2025, you guys are the ones that really help us test and ground truth these new products. So couldn't say thank you enough for that, and thank you to all of our customers. I'd be a bad sales rep if I didn't mention the early order deadline coming up on Friday, November 14th. So again, get with your local channel seed professional, your field sales rep, or your technical agronomist if you got any questions. So have a good day.